to campground, tower, or approach. Notify receipt of information, Quebec. Time 0721 Camp terminal information, Quebec. Expect instrument approach runway 33. Wind 030 degrees 10 knots. Maximum crosswind 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud. View 2,500 feet. Scattered 3,000 feet. Temperature 29 QNH 1009. On first contact with campground, tower, or approach, notify receipt of information, Quebec. Time 0722. Camp terminal information, Quebec. Expect instrument approach runway 33. Wind 030 degrees 10 knots. Maximum crosswind 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud. View 2,500 feet. Scattered 3,000 feet. Temperature 29 QNH 1009. On first contact with campground, tower, or approach, notify receipt of information, Quebec. Time 0723. Camp terminal information, Quebec. Expect instrument approach runway 33. Wind 030 degrees 10 knots. Maximum crosswind 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud. View 2,500 feet. Scattered 3,000 feet. Temperature 29 QNH 1009. On first contact with campground, tower, or approach, notify receipt of information, Quebec. Time 0723 Camp terminal information, Quebec. Expect instrument approach runway 33. 030 degrees 12 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud. View 1,500 feet. Scattered 2,500 feet. From 030900. Wind 360 degrees 06 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud. Scattered 2,000 feet. Species for Rockhampton. Valid 0700 UTC Auto. Wind 020 degrees 15 knots. Direction varying from 260 degrees to 040 degrees. Visibility 900 meters. Weather heavy thunderstorms with rain. Cloud. Scattered 1,400 feet broken 4,400 feet broken 7,300 feet. Temperature 23. Dew point 21. QNH 1009. Remarks. Moderate thunderstorms. Tassamenta Rockhampton. Valid 030600 till 040600. Wind variable 14 knots gusting 24 knots. Visibility 5 kilometers. Weather moderate thunderstorms with rain. Cloud. Scattered 1,500 feet. Scattered cumulonimbus 5,000 feet. From 030800. Wind 030 degrees 08 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Weather light showers of rain. Cloud. Scattered 4,000 feet. From 031000. Wind 350 degrees 04 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. No significant weather. Cloud. Scattered 1,400 feet. Intermittent between 030600 and 031200. Visibility 2,000 meters. Weather moderate showers of rain. Cloud. Broken 1,200 feet. Measure for Townsville. Valid 0700 UTC Auto. Wind 060 degrees 11 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud. No cloud detected. Temperature 30. Dew point 24. QNH 1009. Remarks. DL Southeast. DL South. TAF for Townsville. Valid 030600 till 040600. Wind 030 degrees 12 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud scattered 2,500 feet. From 03100. Wind 010 degrees 05 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud scattered 1,500 feet. Tempo between 03100 and 032,300. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud broken 1,200 feet. Speed deeper and early. Valid 0714 UTC auto. Wind 060 degrees 15 knots gusting 25 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud, the cloud detected. Temperature 30. Dew point 18. QNH 1009. Nautic. Mega for Brisbane. Valid 0700 UTC. Wind 050 degrees 12 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud few 2,800 feet broken to 6,000 feet. Temperature 28. Dew point 19. QNH 1011. Nautic. Australian Volmus Island and Curve. Mega for Cairns. Valid 0700 UTC auto. Wind 050 degrees 06 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud broken 3,200 feet. Temperature 29. Dew point 24. QNH 1009. CAF for Cairns. Valid 030600 till 040600. Wind 030 degrees 09 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud scattered 3,000 feet. From 030900. Wind 120 degrees 06 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud scattered 1,800 feet. Scattered 3,000 feet. Mega for Hamilton Island. Valid 0700 UTC auto. Wind 360 degrees 08 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud, the cloud detected. Temperature 28. Dew point 24. The Marks, DL Northwest. TAF for Hamilton Island. Valid 030600 till 031800. Wind 050 degrees 13 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud few 1,500 feet. Scattered 2,500 feet. From 030900. Wind 040 degrees 07 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud scattered 1,500 feet. Mega for Mackay. Valid 0700 UTC.
Qantas 1880, you can disregard your time there, resume normal, please.
Yeah, thanks, resume normal, Qantas 1880.
Qantas 1880, contact Cairns approach now, 118.4.
118.4, Qantas 1880, good day.
Tank 459 Delta, requesting up to 40 miles left of route 2.
Killing 459 Delta, deviate 40 miles left of route.
40 miles left, going 459 Delta.
Killing 352 Delta, information Romeo is now current, 2 changes, temperature 28, QNH 1010, Cairns Romeo.
1010, thank you, Shine 3 Delta.
我觉着这么解开的这个，彼得林要紧，就回头说：“太没有银子了，万一老程又变出点别的花样，我们拿不出银子来，这个事太糟了。”你放心，我保证后天我越是。公家，从此不要指望临时能在京城的什么票商、 或者生理上的不同评价。
23任君主就是苍王母亲的太妃，他还是一个能打仗的一个猛将。太妃必须的，他这个妇好墓，门口立了一个白色的雕像，这背后背俩大斧子，看着就很猛。同时呢，刚才王外提到祭祀，祭祀在商朝的里边非常重要，我们之前在节目里介绍过。那妇好呢，还是当时商朝的一个大祭司。在我上期节目里介绍过，这个祭祀过程中，这考这个龟壳啊，对吧？有战官，有补官，有史官。那么妇好在中间呢是担任这个补官一职的，要负责好多这个祭祀的事儿。所以说又能打仗又能祭祀，还长得漂亮，是吧？还是皇帝的宠妃，是非常复杂又能干的一位女性。同时呢，已经这个商王啊，他是整个商朝后期的一个比较开明又能干的君主。在他在位的时候呢，所以说把当时的这个商朝啊，什么政治、军事、经济都
多久？相关进展，中国之声将持续关注。
你好，这里是中国之声新闻热线。你好，这里是中国之声新闻热线。
都关注您的诉求，每一次公办都带着您的关切，想您所想，解您所忧，圆您所爱。欢迎您随时拨打中国之声新闻热线400-800-0088，提供新闻线索，或关注中国之声微信公众号，点击屏幕下方新闻线索留言，让我们的声音共鸣。摘下大德军的刀，洪福不再涉毒破后业，岂用哈哈一笑？不是我死人吗？该高开就该高开呗，既然输了，就堂堂正正的承认失败吧。
李德林看着他，心中一宽。刚要说话，却听他有正说道：“
爹，我怎么败了？我怪不得别人。说到底，还是咱们计划不周。我瞧您有目算。”
李德林好像安慰他：“
东家，您说太难过。做生意的人哪有不失手的时候？俗话说，不经一事不长一智。东家，万一明天天亮，别等名字，可就上门了呢？”
志庸摇摇头：“
那不可能。我岳父陆大可精明过人，而且我给他的时间
做出来的纪念母亲用的，所以叫什么什么母亲饼。刚才我们还有一个老铁说是司母饼，是不是还是司母亲？到底是哪个？我跟你说，俩都有。为什么呢？因为都是武丁老婆的。咱先说司母亲饼，它呢现在是这个高，我们图片上大家可以看，它高是80.1厘米，这个口呢有64厘米，宽48厘米。光它这下面的这个角，这个叫足高啊，只有31厘米。整个的这个顶呢，大家看图片就是一个长方形了，然后顶的上面还有两个耳，这两耳是立在这个顶的边沿上边。在这个顶的这个腹部啊，大家可以从照片上清晰的看到，有非常整齐的3排的这种钉子一样的这种钉纹，然后在这个4个角上呢，还有这种树纹，就是野兽的那种。
It was a good time. I guess like the industry is changing heaps, you know, like now last 2 years, the barber shop is the place where people don't come just because of the haircut. People come here like for the chair, come here for the beer that I brew. People come here for the yarn, come for the place, for the environment.
Do you get women coming in here?
Not many girls. By law, we're not allowed to like to turn them away. We don't mind so much, like don't tell your friends that, because it's a lot cheaper here. I don't mind like so much when like a chick comes to the shop like with long hair and she want like a short haircut. When someone like comes to the shop like to trim up like this, it's not really like creative for us, like that's not challenge. Like we like the challenge, like we like to make big change. So that's like we're aiming for at the moment. What's happening these days like with the barber, like it's a big renaissance. The big trend, like in the last 3 years, 4 years, is back to the really, really traditional. If I have to like blame something or some more for it, I would say like maybe after Mad Men and The Boardwalk Empire and Peak Blinders, that's impeccable. No one single hair poking out of the head, everything in a place, and then you look at the outfit, you look at the shoes, it was just like, oh my god, I want the shoe, you know. Like, back in the time, like, we were a scum. Who used to come like the barbershop back in the time? Really old men, or people they put them for like to go to the hairdressers. These days is cool, go to the barbershop. Like people feel good like go to the barbershop again. Yeah. That's awesome, you know, because that's culture, you know, that's tradition, like that's history, really, you know. It was a bit of that for the blokes, like, oh, I feel a little bit funny about my haircut. Oh, look, my eyebrow made. Oh, I got like hair. Yeah, like men come to the barbershop like to get groomed. They want to look sharp. Man, it would be funny. Go like the hairdresser and ask like, I don't know, like a 22 years old like chick, like, would you mind like tidy up my ears for me, please? I guess like that's awful. Way here, like. Nah, that's fine.
So you do eyebrows and ear trimming?
Yeah.
As in hair that grows out of?
The ears, like hairy necks and all of that. Like we look after all of that. So it's like no one comes to the barbershop like just for like a cut or shaving, like just for the sake of it. Always there's a bit of the occasion. Like someone getting married and then we have like a groom party here and then a bunch of blokes and we do shavings and haircuts and we drink and we talk and...
Traditionally, what should a barbershop provide?
First of all, like, sharp as haircut, being a clean environment, sharp, and skillful people like to operate this, I guess. A bit different, you know, like when you're dealing with the girls, there's a little bit more like emotions and...
What kind of stuff do the guys talk about when they come in here?
All sorts of things. We talk about sport, we talk about beer, we talk about girls, we talk about party and everything really, you know, like I have like gentlemen, they come to the shop from age of 2 to 80. The judge of the Wellington Court, they come here, and I have also like that bro from the hood, you know. Bro fast, you know, like that's what keeps like me motivated. Like never is the same. That's awesome. I always have something to tell when I go home, you know, like let's go.
Sonia Yee made that program in 2015. It's 9 minutes to 9, some music to the news at 9. Here's a song that's true for all the wrong reasons. It's the Alvin brothers, Dave and Phil Alvin, and the world's in a bad condition.
Enemigo poderoso y unido está condenado a desastre. Hay que emplear una confrontación indirecta, concentrar fuerzas para golpear en el punto más débil del enemigo. Esta es la razón por la cual Sendin eligió la capital de Wei también como su objetivo.
Efectivamente, hacer frente al enemigo es como controlar la inundación. Es fuerte y feroz, hay que abrir canales para orientarla y despertarla. Hay que construir sitios para cortarla y eliminarla.
Sendin usó la misma estratagema, o mejor dicho, la segunda vez fue que para salvar Zhao en 2 ocasiones consecutivas. Y Han Juan cayó en la trampa de ambos casos. Es increíble.
Han Juan no fue tarde, sino un experimentado comandante de Wei, cuando el reino se encontraba en su pequeño. Dijo anticipó que las tropas se arriesgarían en un largo camino de retiro. ¿Eso Han no tenía idea del peligro?
Pero él no tuvo otras opciones. Como la capital estaba amenazada, comenzó a retirarse y salvar su propio país.
Exacto. La clave de llevar a cabo sitiar Wei para salvar Zhao consiste en atacar el punto que el enemigo te ve obligado a salvar. Esta vez la campaña cuando la expongo ante ti, no te queda más remedio que evitarla. Esto se llama estrategia del llano. Estrategia abierta. Pero bueno, está la estrategia del team, o estrategia oculta, como por ejemplo cruzar el mar sin ser visto a plena luz del día, como vimos anteriormente. El arte militar de los chinos, la estrategia del llano, la pericia superior.
Es poderoso y genial.
Sin embargo, no es invencible. Aquí tenemos una fracasada práctica de esta estrategia, cuyo protagonista fue el famoso general cartaginés Aníbal.
¿En serio? El padre de la estrategia también hizo sitiar Wei para salvar Zhao.
En realidad se trataba de una historia doble de sitiar Wei para salvar Zhao.
salti y avanzare virtuosamente nel campo immaginabile e aprendiendo de café. Romano, de frontal contra su adversario, mientras disponía varios ejércitos a su alrededor a fin de acosar a sus forrajeadores. De esta manera, Fabio tuvo la fama del cerrotraza. Logró con éxito limitar el movimiento de los compañeros.
Es que Fabio adoptó la estrategia de evitar combatir contra la fuerza principal del enemigo y en su lugar golpear sus debilidades.
Ha capturado la clave de la clase de hoy.
このイベントは宇都宮市で道の駅を運営する会社などが福島第一原発の処理水放出後の風評被害が懸念されている福島の水産業を応援しようと開きました。今日は福島で採れたイカやエビ、アジなどのバーベキュー用の食材100人分が用意され、しかもほぼ半額の1人2500円で提供されました。会場のテーブルは昼前にはほぼ満席となり、家族連れなどが炭火で焼かれた魚介類を美味しそうに頬張っていました。道の駅宇都宮ロマンチック村の田代健一総支配人は、こうした催しを定期的に開き、福島の水産物の消費拡大につなげたいですと話していました。気象情報です。大雨注意報が新潟県の岩船地域に、雷注意報が栃木県北部、群馬県北部、長野県北部、新潟県に、強風や波浪注意報が東京23区、伊豆諸島、神奈川県、千葉県、埼玉県、茨城県の広い範囲に、静岡県の伊豆、新潟県の日本海沿岸の地域と佐渡に、濃霧注意報が長野県に、乾燥注意報が東京地方と神奈川、千葉、栃木の各県に出ています。各地の今日これからの天気です。関東地方南部、晴れ時々曇り、関東地方北部、晴れ時々曇り、ところに。
财经可以很深入，也可以很生动；慧眼可以很私密，也可以很温暖。中央广播电视台经济之声专栏《财经慧眼》，每周日早间天下财经，晚间环球新财讯播出。你的关注会让财经更有趣。汇集有价值的新闻，呈现更深刻的观点，透过纷杂信息，知识财经本质。中央广播电视总台经济之声天下财经，每天早晨7点半到9点，带您倾听现在，预见未来。
北京时间16点整。
中央人民广播电台经济之声。带动人类文明进步，中国移动致力更加精细便捷的融合数字服务，打造世界上信息服务科技创新中心。中国移动谱写时代新篇章。新闻、视频、朋友圈，信息多得很。
不如停下来订份报刊吧。2024年度邮件报刊大修订开启了，邂逅精彩文章，享受安静午后，订报刊上邮局就对了。
解放双眼，
中国与世界各国携手努力，实现和平发展、互利合作、共同繁荣的世界现代化的真诚愿望。习近平主席的贺信在与会中外嘉宾中引发热烈反响。大家认为，贺信深刻揭示了中国式现代化与推动构建人类命运共同体之间的重要关联。 为推动各国合作发展凝聚了强大共识与力量。读懂中国国际会议于2018年创办，已成为中外交流的重要国际平台。本届会议主题是百年定局下的中国新作为，扩大利益汇合点，构建命运共同体。来自30多个国家和地区的600多位嘉宾。
He's bewildered by Brisbane's Lord Mayor's decision to resign from the 2032 Olympics delivery forum. Adrian Schrinner has quit the body effective immediately. It follows his claims on Friday that he was blindsided by the government's request, the council to partly fund a temporary stadium while the Gabba is upgraded. Sterling Hinchcliffe says it's a shame that Mr Schrinner has stepped away.
It makes it more difficult because the city should have a role. I mean, while the city is contributing $0 to delivering the games, it seems that it is important that we do engage the city in solving the problems that they can be part of solving.
In sport, Brisbane forward Dakota Davidson has booted 2 last-quarter goals to help give the Lions a stunning 17-point AFLW Grand Final win over North Melbourne at Princess.
And 4A1, playing more Aussie.
That extra 33 kilos, it was being a good steward of the body that God's given me. And each of us have the most incredible body. It's just, science is only just beginning to understand how the body functions. And as the Bible says, that you are not your own. You were bought with a price. And so for me, the weight loss thing largely was driven too by being a good steward of the body that God has given me. But it's not easy in the food environment that we live in here in the 21st century.
We want to be a good steward of what God has given to us. And, you know, for all of us who might carry those extra kilos, you might remember running that 8 kilometres, or you might remember how you used to have the energy that was seemingly unlimited. But with those extra kilos on, there's an effect on you, and you can't do all those things even if you'd like to.
You can't do them, you don't feel as well, you don't sleep as well, you can't get up.
All summer long, it's Townsville's 102.3 Triple M and keeping you with all the Christmas festivities around North Queensland. Up next, we take you live to Townsville's Riverway Stadium for the Townsville City Council's Carols by Candlelight, hosted by our very own Steve Pricey Price and CK. They're on the way next, right here at Triple M.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Coldplay's Music at the Spheres World Tour.
We're so lucky we get to play all around the world.
It's coming to Australia.
It's a pleasure for us to be here.
Sit and Go Cosmic, October and November 2024.
When everyone's singing the same thing, that's what I really get a buzz on.
Look at the stars, look how they shine, shine, shine. Get tickets now at coldplay.com.
And keep it rocked on Triple M to win your way to Coldplay.
Thank you, everybody.
Fuel for Schools is a 100% local charity, helping local kids get the best possible start to their day. They still need donations, financial or goods, and any donation over $2 is tax deductible. Fuel for Schools would also like to thank for their long-term support Townsville Logistics, PVW Partners, Jean-Pierre Patisserie, and Roofguard Townsville. For more information and to donate today, check out fuelforschools.org.au. Fueling the future. Proudly supported by 102.3 Triple M.
How do you make a man? You start with a pair of Levi's jeans, rugged and timeless. You add a Wrangler shirt to style, a pair of R.M. Williams boots, and you finish the look with an iconic Akubra hat. Clothes maketh the man. And you'll find all these legendary brands at Donahue's. Ariat, Bullseye, Cinch, clothes for work and play. Look good and feel good with Donahue's on Charters Towers Road. Donahue's.com.au.
Look out for those trains, look out for those trains. Russian time is on again, so remember, use your train brain. Look left and right at the crossing lights when you're on the road. One bad move, you'll be full of screws, flat out like a toad. One bad move, you'll be full of screws and flat out like a toad.
A safety message from Wilmar Sugar.
She runs fine, gets me everywhere, right on the time. But when your radiator leaks or overheats, I go to Bayswater Road,
radiators. It's a heating and a leaking, a hissing and a missing. The car won't run, and it ain't much fun. Bayswater radiators, Bayswater radiators, Bayswater road radiators.
Bob into Bayswater.
Now at Harvey Norman, up to $250 cash back on selected hire fridges. Hire Quanto fridge only $15.99 plus bonus $100 cash back. Family size hire Quanto fridge with ice and water only $19.99 plus bonus $200 cash back. Or bonus $250 cash back on the king size hire Quanto fridge with ice and water. Now $2,188. Hurry! Bonus cashback on hire fridges is for a limited time. Now at Harvey Norman. Cashback via redemption. Conditions apply.
Choose any size mattress right now at Bedshed and you'll only pay the price of a single. This incredible offer is available across the entire mattress range, including all the leading brands. That's right, get a king single, double, queen or king size mattress from Bedshed and only pay the single price. And all with Bedshed's comfort guarantee. If you're not happy with your mattress within 60 days, we'll gladly exchange it. Discover more at bedshed.com.au. No one's better in the bedroom. T&Cs apply. See in store or online for details.
Jackson is 5 and has a rare type of kidney cancer.
But despite all the exhausting stays in hospital, there's one thing that always makes him smile.
Christmas!
Growing up in the Northern Territory, he's never experienced a white Christmas.
With your help, we can make it happen.
Donate now at makeawish.org.au and help us grant more extraordinary, life-changing wishes like Jackson's. Together, we can make the impossible possible.
Even a magical white Christmas in Australia.
makeawish.org.au.
Good times and greatest hits all summer long. This is Triple M.
Because we breathe into each other. The plants and us, we breathe into each other. I never understood this. I was in primary school. And then when I went to high school and did science in high school, then I realized what he told me. I marvel at that. How did he know? People say that indigenous knowledge is not scientific. I completely disagree with that. It is scientific. And there were many other lessons on science that I got from my grandparents.
Cliff Bird, on his grandparents' gift of wisdom and knowledge. We breathe into each other, a lesson that Cliff has carried all through his life. Dr. Bird is a Solomon Island from Marovo Lagoon, a community leader, a theologian, and an ordained minister in the Solomon Islands United Church. Cliff is also one of the authors of a landmark document reimagining what it might mean for Pacifica communities to flourish. It's called Reweaving the Ecological Map, towards an ecological framework for development. I'm in conversation with Dr. Bird on Soul Search today to learn more about the wellsprings, really, of his vision of life in abundance. It's not simple.
I've never seen a comedy act. A real, well, it's so interesting. Yes, you've hit that nail on the head. It was a sliding doors moment, for sure.
Yeah. So the first few gigs, getting up on stage, I mean, because, again, there were not very many women. Well, there weren't any women doing stand-up comedy, and there weren't all that many women doing cabaret, were there?
Well, I started out in a show with Ian McFadgen and Marianne Fay.
And getting people saved from darkness, saved from paganism. And so those kinds of theological ideas that I later learned and later developed, they were not part of the emphasis of early missions. In actual fact, quite a lot of these, what we'd now like to call indigenous knowledge, indigenous.
And Pluto, was 120 Engage Road, the 6th in 4th. The Quinella, $73 exact, 123.